Back in fall 2024, Sparking Zero was regarded to be Game of the Year, but now apparently losing 89% of its Steam player base. I was gonna do a whole high school essay analysis of Sparking Zero, but that sounds boring, and it's gonna be boring for me too. Sparking Zero was first teased on December 7th, 2023 at the Game Awards. Pre-orders for the game went live somewhere in summer, and anyone that bought the deluxe or ultimate editions of Sparking Zero were able to play the game on October 11th. Or unless you bought the collector's edition of the game, where Bandai accidentally sent them like 2 days earlier, you would be able to play Sparking Zero on October 9th, 2024. And if you were dumb enough to stream yourself playing the game, so with all this hype, how did the game regarded to be Game of the Year and all 3 copies of the game going #1 in pre-orders, how did Sparking Zero fall off? I don't know, I'm freaking sick right now. In the entirety that Sparking Zero has been out to the public, I think we've only gotten like a few updates, and most of those being patches. Most of these patches included fixing broken characters like Yajirobe's Sensu Bean and the whole ability of Aftermath Strike. The whole main point being that there's not really a whole bunch of fun things to do in Sparking Zero. We did just get a brand new superhero DLC, and we also got a brand new raid mode. These updates were great, but kind of everyone forgot about them after like a week or two. I know this isn't like a what I would change about Sparking Zero video, but an update I kind of do want to see is more characters in the story mode. You know, like Yamcha, Tien, like a bunch more OG Dragon Ball characters, and some like OG Dragon Ball stories. Depending on how you look at things, it's either a grass is green take or a hot take to you, but I have seen this take way too many times online, so I'm just gonna say it in this video. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is a fun fighting game, but not a good fighting game. Now in this segment, I'm going to say a bunch of random and dumb stuff, so if you disagree with anything, please leave it in the comments. Before this game fully released, it was known to the public that this game is going to be lore accurate. Or in more simpler terms, the stronger the character is in the anime, the stronger they'll be in the game. So basically, if you were playing someone like Krillin versus Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, okay, that was like the worst way to say it. So basically, if you're playing Krillin against Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, it was most likely that Gogeta was going to win that fight. Now, this is a fun and cool addition to the game if you're playing at someone's house, but if you're playing ranked or basically any other game in online, this is one of the most annoying things to go up against. Now, I'm going to use an analogy for another fighting game, Mortal Kombat, so please correct me if I'm wrong since I never played the game or watched any of the movies. Imagine you're in a match of Mortal Kombat and you pick Johnny Cage and your opponent picks Omni-Man. Now you're using every single attack you got in your arsenal against Omni-Man, but it barely even phases him. Then your opponent clicks a few buttons and then clicks your character in the face. Point being that no one would actually pick Johnny Cage as a character, and everyone that plays Mortal Kombat would just be rocking Omni-Man and Homelander. Translating this into Sparking Zero basically being that if the character you pick does not at least have 7 DP or can transform into a character that has 7 DP, you pretty much already lost the fight. Some of the hard hitters in Sparking Zero like MUI Goku, Beast Gohan, and everyone that's like 9 and 10 DP have ultimates that take around 2 health bars, and their special and physical moves taking around 1.5 health bars, while everyone else in Sparking Zero does around 1.5 health bars. Also, pre-patch Insta-Spark was probably one of the most annoying things to ever happen to the game. Since it only took 3 skill bars, basically if you were losing the fight, pop auto spark, and you were pretty much guaranteed to win the game if you had an unblockable ult. Since I gave my opinion in the last point, I might as well just give one in this. I feel like there should be a mode where every single character does the exact same amount of damage, exact same health, but they keep their own unique abilities. Unless it was pre-nerf Aftermath Strike. Pre-nerf Aftermath Strike was insanely broken during the early stages of the game, mainly because it pretty much made you remember everything I just said like 2 minutes ago? Yeah, throw that out the window right now. The real reason this game died is because it doesn't have crossplay. I feel like most of the community, but especially me, would not care about all the other bad things that happen to this game if we just had crossplay. Basically, if you don't know what crossplay is, if you're on Xbox, you can play people on PS4. If you're on PS4, you can play people on PC. Vice versa, it's all cool. But apparently, Bandai Namco decided to shoot from half court and just decided to not add this feature in. The game's been out for almost 6 months, and we still have absolute no news about crossplay. I do remember scrolling and seeing a video about crossplay entering the game, but after scrolling for like 10 minutes on Bandai Namco's Twitter page, safe to assume that we're not getting crossplay anytime soon. If you made it this far in the video, then thank you guys for watching. This is just some random rant video I wanted to do because I was just bored. So if I said a take that you disagree with, you can either leave it in the comments so I can tell you how wrong you are, or you can pull up to this exact address. It's almost 11 o'clock right now, so I'm mad tired, so I hope you guys have an amazing day, evening, or night, and I'm out of here.
Are these for us? Let's find out.